Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Heartland Championship Wrestling. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with action from Heartland Ladies Wrestling. We are here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Palumbo Center, playing host to tonight's action and a Heartland Ladies Championship World main event, as the champion, KLEIN, will defend against the number one challenger, Killer Kelly. So, Battle of the Kellys here tonight in Pittsburgh. We'll, I'm sure, have fun trying to broadcast that one. As we say, welcome to Neil Lau, first in line at the turnstile tonight. Welcome, Neil, to the Dave Cave for tonight's broadcast of the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. Before we went to action, we had a couple of dark matches and a couple of debuts, successful debuts for newcomers to Heartland Ladies Wrestling, as we say hello to Salvador America. Hope all is well with you, my friend. The show opened up with Vert Vixen, newcomer to Heartland Ladies Wrestling, getting a victory over Christina Von Eerie. Welcome, Mark Ferguson. So Vert Vixen successful in her Heartland Ladies Wrestling debut. Then we saw another successful debut of a tag team, the team of Lady Luck and High Ann, as they got the win over Tasha Steeles and Big Swole, as it was High Ann getting the pin over Tasha Steeles by way of the Firewoman's Carry Slam. As we say hello to Bear805 in the chat room. The chat room is filling up, and we are delighted to see each and every one of y'all. Then just before we came to air, it was Portia Perez with a singles victory over Jacqueline. Something of an upset there, but Portia, with her speed and her knowledge of wrestling techniques, was able to pin Jacqueline after twice successfully executing the divorce court. And that brings us to tonight's opening television match, as after further review by Steve Tower and Jay Randis join us here in the chat room. Michael Brada is here. Wow, lots of great folks here turning out for tonight's action. Vert Vixen, interesting story. Her persona is that of a gamer, also known as Glitch the Gamer in some of her other independent performances. Number 39 in the in the PWI Ladies Singles rankings for 2023. Up and coming young star out of California, and frequently seen on Twitch, actually doing gaming stuff. So she is someone to watch out for. But ladies and gentlemen, now we start things off. The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Disqualification rules are in effect for this. This is a qualifying match for the Heartland Ladies Championship. The winner of this will move on to a number one contenders match. Introducing first, out of Belmont Hills, Pennsylvania. She stands at 5'7", weighs 140 pounds. This is Allison Danger. Allison Danger, legendary ladies wrestler on the independent scene, one of the co-founders and leaders of the Shimmer Wrestling Federation, which saw great success for a number of years up until they closed their doors during the pandemic. And her opponent comes to you from Washington, D.C. She stands at 5'8" and weighs a very imposing 180 pounds. This is TRISH ADORA. TRISH ADORA, powerhouse out of Washington, D.C., currently active on the independent scene, and she is quite the physical specimen. Kind of reminds one of Bobby Lashley with her looks and her physique and the way she carries herself in the ring. So Trish ADORA facing off against Allison Danger here tonight in Pittsburgh as we get the show started off. And it is Allison Danger who wins the opening initiative role. And it is Allison coming out with an arm drag, taking Trish ADORA down to the canvas. Allison follows that up with a series of shoulder blocks in the corner. They come back together in the center of the ring as the referee forces the action out of the corner. And now it is Trish ADORA coming down low with a big scoop and a slam down to the canvas. Big slam by Trish ADORA, both ladies to their feet, coming together in the center of the ring, staring each other down. And once again, Allison takes Trish down with the arm drag. And now follows that up with a sunset flip, an agility move. Trish ADORA has the better agility of the two. And so Trish reverses that and sends Allison Danger with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Allison Danger, and on a roll of 3. That is Trish ADORA setting herself too soon. Allison picks her up and dumps her down hard to the canvas with a big pile driver, an awesome pile driver. And Allison now in control. And Allison is going to take things out of the ring. Both these ladies B-rated performers on the arena floor, and on a roll of 8, Allison is just going to wait for Trish ADORA to make that helpless crawl back into the ring where Allison is ready and waiting. And Allison just forearm smash to Trish ADORA. Knocks her off the ring apron and down to the arena floor once again. And as we go out to the arena floor, it is going to be Allison Danger winning the brawl. And Allison Danger with a big slam onto the announcer's table. So Allison taking to the offensive right here in the beginning stages of this match. And Allison now goes for the Lovelace choker. That sling blade type maneuver. And Trish is down, and now it is Trish who's going to roll out of the ring. And on a roll of 6, that is the best wrestler wins roll. Allison again on the offensive, gets the advantage and slams the head of Trish ADORA into the ring apron. And down goes Trish ADORA. She is stunned. Boy, Trish ADORA has been dominant in her first series of matches. But she is getting all she wants from Allison Danger here tonight. Dangerous liaisons executed by Allison Danger. And Trish goes down. Allison follows that up and again pitches Trish out of the ring and down to the arena floor. And now we are going to see some shenanigans. Shenanigans in effect between these two. Whoops. Need a D12 for the shenanigans roll. And on a roll of 3, it is going to be something going on with the tables. What's going to happen with the tables here on a roll of 2? It is Allison attempting to set up the table, but Trish attacks her and prevents that. And it is Trish now who is able to gain the advantage on the arena floor, and it is Trish with an Irish whip into the ring barricade that stuns Allison Danger. Trish now in control. Cattle mutilation, a very painful submission hold applied by Trish ADORA. Allison in trouble here. What's Trish going to do? Lariat Tubman. Lariat Tubman delivered by Trish. That is a +2 finisher. The pin roll here 5 or lower. And on a roll of 7, Allison is able to get the shoulder up. And the match will continue. But just like that, Trish ADORA turned things around. Allison got a little too cutesy on the arena floor trying to set up that table. Trish makes her pay. And now Trish with the circle of life, putting Allison back down to the canvas yet again. Continuing with that circle of life maneuver, and now Allison is going to roll out of the ring and down to the arena floor. And once again, it is Trish winning the brawl on the arena floor this time and slamming the head of Allison Danger into the ring post. Action heating up here in this qualifying match, as now a 3-6 executed by Trish ADORA. She's going to go for the cover. The pin roll here is 4, and on a roll of 6, Allison able to kick out. And Trish ADORA remains in control, and now it is Trish who's going to take things out of the ring. Will we see shenanigans? We will not. Allison on the arena floor, and on a roll of 9, it is Trish winning the battle on the arena floor and ramming the back of Allison into the ring apron. Allison Danger now hurting for certain. As the circle of life is applied again, Allison struggling to get free. But Trish with a big Olympic slam dumps Allison back down to the canvas yet again. And out of the ring we go yet again. Action out to the arena floor again. And back to the shenanigans chart we go again. And this time it is on a roll of 7, the foreign object roll. Foreign object coming into play. It's a baseball bat. Where'd they get a baseball bat? Well, it is baseball season. This is Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates. And now we're going to have to roll the gut check roll to see who gets control of the baseball bat. And the gut check roll is actually subtracting the 2 points of fatigue. It is TRISH ADORA who gets control of the baseball bat and gives a slug to Allison Danger. Will we see a disqualification here? We will not. Allison Danger stunned by that baseball bat shot. And now the 3-6 applied once again. Allison is down. Allison is appearing to be hurt. And now the cattle mutilation. Allison leaving the ring yet again, and on a roll of 9 is just going to have to crawl back in, where TRISH ADORA is waiting for a potential death jump. Allison Danger rated death jump A, so Trish is going to forgo that and instead deliver another divorce court. We saw Portia Perez use that move with great success earlier. And now another Olympic slam by Trish has Allison down on the canvas. And then another divorce court. Allison is down and stays down. What's Trish going to do here? She is going to go for the 3-6 again, keeping Allison down on the mat. And now out of the ring we go yet again. Will we see shenanigans here? No, we will not. Allison on the arena floor on a roll of 10. It's going to be another foreign object coming into play. This time Trish has just hit Allison with a video monitor. Still no disqualification here. The referee is going to let him fight. This is a high stakes match. As we continue out of the ring, and Allison is going to lose that brawl with a stomach drop across the security railing. Allison is taking a beating from TRISH ADORA, who has withstood the dirty tactics, and now coming back with that 3-6 to put Allison back down onto the mat. Circle of life applied. Allison struggling to hands and knees, as TRISH ADORA just cannot seem to find a finish. Here's a judo throw by TRISH ADORA. Allison getting back to her feet. Leg scissors applied by TRISH ADORA, taking Allison back down to the canvas. Now a cravat by TRISH ADORA. Series of knee strikes. TRISH ADORA punishing Allison Danger. Another big shoulder slam, and down to the mat goes Allison. Trish follows that up with the Olympic slam. She's going to go for the pin roll here on 6 or lower, and on a roll of 3 she got her. So TRISH ADORA with the Olympic slam gets the pinfall victory over Allison Danger. Allison put up a good fight in that match, but Trish just way too powerful. And now it is going to be TRISH ADORA moving forward into a #1 contenders match for a shot at the Heartland Heavyweight Championship, or Heartland Ladies Championship. But she's going to have her hands full, because that is going to be a match against Holidead. So TRISH ADORA moves on to take on Holidead. That match is going to be a banger. And the winner of that match will become the #1 contender to the Heartland Ladies Championship. Lots of cool people in the chat room. And oh, big news in the chat room. Let me scroll back up. Let's see, we welcomed Michael Brada. After further review with Steve Tower, Neil and Mark are here. Into the chat room comes Philip Reynolds. Hey peeps, I got my girlfriend a ring today. How about that? Philip Reynolds, you Romeo, congratulations to Philip Reynolds. Hopefully all will go well with that proposal. 2 small diamonds with a sapphire. Very impressive, Philip Reynolds. We wish you and your lovely bride-to-be all the best. Hopefully that proposal will be well received. Next month it will be 35 years of marriage for the lovely, sensational Sharon and I. Sharon working today, so not in the Dave Cave. She spent some time in the Dave Cave last week listening to the broadcast, and her response was, Dave, I said, honey, what'd you think of the wrestling show? And she said, Dave, you're very skilled. Didn't have anything else to say other than, no, I enjoyed the broadcast. No, gosh, that was exciting. Just Dave, you're very skilled. So thank you to sensational Sharon, and congratulations to Philip Reynolds. You'll have to give us a full report when that magic moment takes place. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is a tag team contest. This is also a qualifying match for the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship. That Tag Team Championship is currently held by the ALLISON, the team of Angelina Love and Mandy Leone. And the winner of this match will get a #1 contenders match for the tag team titles. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 280 pounds, they are collectively known as the Hex. Led to the ring by Carly Perez, their manager. First, from New York, New York, 5'5", 130 pounds, this is MARTI BELLE. And her tag team partner from Detroit, Michigan. She stands at 5'10", weighs 150 pounds. This is Allison Kay. Allison Kay and MARTI BELLE, along with Carly Perez, getting ready for action here. And they're going to have their work cut out for them. This is a very big match for their opponents. Coming to the ring at a total combined weight of 277 pounds. Introducing first, at 5'7", 137 pounds from the Inferno, this is your soul's tormentor, MSCHIF. And her tag team partner comes to you from San Francisco, California. She stands at 5'8", weighing 140 pounds. She is the future legend, cheerleader Melissa. All right, Salvador, America. I have been impressed. Been married 31 years ourselves. Congratulations. Thank you to Salvador for announcing his 31 years of wedded bliss. This is a big match for Melissa and MSCHIF. Melissa was on the verge of retiring from Heartland Ladies Wrestling. Melissa was convinced by MSCHIF to take a run at the tag team titles. They got off to a rough start at first, losing their first match by disqualification due to the actions of MSCHIF. And that created some tension. But Melissa and MSCHIF have gotten back to their winning ways, and they have found themselves here tonight with an opportunity to perhaps challenge for the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship if they can win here tonight and earn a #1 contenders match. So this match is scheduled for 45 minutes. Disqualification rules are in effect. And who knows what is going to happen in this match with all of the combustible elements that are involved. It's going to be MSCHIF starting things off against Allison Kay. Allison Kay, the powerhouse out of Detroit. MSCHIF out of St. Louis, although she bills herself from the Inferno. The opening initiative role is won by Allison Kay. And she is going to come out with a corner avalanche. Big blow. hits hard into the corner, whips MSCHIF into the corner, and hits her with a big body smash. Allison K now in control. Another running boot, and immediately MSCHIF is out of the ring and down to the arena floor. Allison K is going to follow her out there. Allison actually has the advantage on the arena floor. And oh, on a roll of 11, that is a huge move. Hit by Allison K on the arena floor. As she is able to slam MSCHIF onto the announcer's table. That's going to be a possible count out on a roll of snake eyes. And on a roll of 5, MSCHIF able to get back into her feet and get into the ring. But MSCHIF off to a rough start here as Allison K has taken control. Allison now executing the cutthroat. She's going to go for the cover. The pin roll here is 3. Allison ain't messing around. And on a roll of 4, MSCHIF just got her foot over the bottom rope. Boy, Allison K, a house of fire here tonight. And now we're going to see Marti Belle coming into the ring for a double team. And oh, on a roll of 3, it is a deadly face-first double suplex. Marti Belle going for the cover. The pin roll here is going to be 4 or lower. And on a roll of 7, MSCHIF again forced to kick out. And it is getting desperate here for cheerleader Melissa. That's 3 points of fatigue. Melissa is going to come into the ring and attempt to turn the tide. As we go to the tag team interference chart, and the roll of the dice is 10. The opponent's partner hits the ring and takes out your partner. So Allison K knocks cheerleader Melissa out of the ring. That's going to cost them one of their pin saves attempts. And now it is Marti Belle in control on level 3 offense. She hits a big backbreaker. And now it is MSCHIF rolling out of the ring and down to the arena floor. MSCHIF out of the ring. Marti Belle coming out in pursuit. And on a roll of 7. That is the best wrestler wins roll. Or excuse me, no, that's a clean win for Marti Belle. Whoops, I'm drawing from the wrong pile. As Marti Belle Irish whips MSCHIF into the ring barricade. Things have gone from bad to worse for MSCHIF. As Melissa has been taken out, MSCHIF on her own against Marti Belle. Marti now going for the Hell's Bells. That's her finisher. It's a +1. The pin roll here is 6 or lower. Melissa desperately going to try for the pin save. And oh, on a roll of 11, the pin save is successful. So give another point of fatigue to MSCHIF. The pin save is successful, and on a roll of 11, your tag partner runs in, and so does the opponent's tag partner. A wild brawl erupts with all the wrestlers. The referee may disqualify both teams on a roll of 4 or lower, and on a roll of 4, this is a double disqualification. This match has been thrown out after it has all broken loose here in Pittsburgh, as nothing is settled between Melissa and MSCHIF and Marti Belle and Allison K. And on the double disqualification, we're going to go to the we're going to have a post-match brawl as all 4 of these ladies take to brawling. It's gut check roll time. Melissa rolls a 1. That's no good. -2. She's at a -1. MSCHIF rolls a 12. -4 for the fatigue tokens. Minus another 3 for the cage rating. So her total is 5. And the team total here is 4. As Melissa was unable to contribute much to this brawl. Allison K rolls a 6 -3 is 3. Marti Belle rolls a 5 -4 is 1. So the brawl comes up even on both sides. But now what is this? We've got another disturbance at ringside. Into the fray comes Sage Hale. Sage Hale coming in to see what damage she can do. She has taken up the brawl for the members of the Hex. And Sage Hale is going to score big time. Sage Hale has just hit cheerleader Melissa from behind. and taken Melissa down to the canvas, and Melissa has taken a pounding as Sage Hale and Allison Kay are doubling up on cheerleader Melissa, and Melissa taking a beat down as Allison Kay and Sage Hale do their damage. Sage Hale, formerly a member of the Hale Twins tag team, but the Hale Twins tag team, when we last saw them in action, it was Sage and her sister Briar Hale taking on the Hex, and it was Carly Perez with her magic stone somehow placing some sort of hypnotic trance onto Sage Hale. And Sage Hale now is under the command of Carly Perez. She came into that brawl, and she used the ring mic to take out cheerleader Melissa from behind, and cheerleader Melissa has taken a beating, and we are going to have to check on her well-being as she is having to be helped out of here. She took the ring mic right to the back of the head. She may have suffered a concussion or some other sort of injury as she suffered a beatdown, and we're going to have to check in with the trainers later on and see what the status of cheerleader Melissa might turn out to be. So we'll have to get a update on the condition of cheerleader Melissa after she can be evaluated by the trainers. So down goes cheerleader Melissa. We'll get an update on her after our next contest. All right, so Sage Hale making her presence felt here at ringside with the ring microphone, taking out cheerleader Melissa. As things broke down in the tag team qualifying match. And that wasn't even a grudge match, but there will be fallout from that situation without a doubt. Speaking of fallout, ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is a no disqualification grudge match. Following match is scheduled for one fall with no time limit, no disqualification. This is a grudge match. And this match stems from a battle that took place in the tag team division about 10 days ago in a previous matchup. Let's see, where did that contest take place? That was in Indianapolis, where this brawl took place, as it was the VACHON family versus the Combs family in a tag team matchup. Luna VACHON was acting up, and Debbie Combs intervened, and they got into it, and they're going to face off here tonight in Pittsburgh in a grudge match. It was Luna VACHON harassing ring announcer Bobby Cruz. Debbie Combs came to her assistance and mixed it up with Luna to set up tonight's grudge match. I think we had somebody else come in. Did I miss somebody coming into the chat room? Let's see. There was a good bit of chatter as, of course, the impending engagement of one Philip Reynolds was announced. Lots of congratulations around. Heard the music of Salvador Amaris, or heard the music of Sage Hale, brought to you by Steve Tower. Who knew that Sage Hale used ukulele music for her entrance? And Derek Bauman now joins us in the chat room. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, as announced, is a grudge match. Introducing first, she stands at 5'6" and weighs 156 pounds, out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. This is Luna VACHON. And her opponent, standing at 5'6", weighing 138 pounds, out of Nashville, Tennessee. This is Debbie Combs. Debbie Combs, good-looking young gal, really gained some popularity earlier on when she came to the defense of Bobby Cruz and got up against Luna Vachon, but hopefully Debbie Combs didn't bite off more than she could chew as she enters a no disqualification grudge match against a very unpredictable and dangerous opponent indeed in one Luna Vachon. So here we are lined up. Grudge match rules are in effect, and the grudge match dice will be rolled. And the opening initiative roll is won by the very popular Debbie Combs. And Debbie comes out with a single leg pickup, dumping Luna down to the mat and keeping her down on the mat. Luna tries to get to her feet. Debbie drops the elbow. And now Debbie is on her with a series of forearm smashes. Luna getting to her feet, backed into the corner. And now Debbie's got her up for a big airplane spin, around and down goes Luna Vachon. The fans here in Pittsburgh are loving it as Luna rolls out of the ring and down to the arena floor. And from the arena floor, it is going to be a two-way brawl. This would be the double disqualification roll, but there are no disqualifications in effect here. It will go to odd even with Luna getting the even roll. And on a roll of 1, it is Debbie who wins the brawl on the arena floor. Who'd have thunk it? With a cannonball off the ring apron. She is a daredevil, this Debbie Combs. And she is gaining in popularity by the moment as Debbie now comes up for a death jump. Death jump to be attempted by Debbie Combs. And on a roll of 7, she hits a flying clothesline off of the top turnbuckle. And Luna Vachon is down. And now Debbie is going for the inverted submission, the inverted surfboard. This is a submission hold. The submission hold here is 4 or lower. And Luna is able to survive that. As Debbie follows up with a snapmare and a double leg cradle, keeping Luna down on the canvas. Debbie Combs is just wowing the crowd here tonight. She's going up for another death jump. And on a roll of 9, she scores again, this time a big missile drop kick off the top turnbuckle, and Luna is down. Debbie is going up yet again for another death jump. And on a roll of 9, she hit it again, this time another big missile drop kick off the top rope. Luna is reeling. Inverted surfboard hold applied again. And the submission roll here will be 5 or lower, and on a roll of 5, she got her. Just like that, Debbie Combs, with the inverted surfboard submission hold, just did everything she wanted to do to Luna Vachon. But now, fans, we have a commotion as Debbie Combs is celebrating and Luna Vachon is injured in the ring. I don't know what's happening here, but we've now got Joni Lauer and Evilise coming to ringside, and they are going to jump on Debbie Combs. Evilise and Joni Lauer putting the boots to a helpless Debbie Combs. She didn't see that coming. And Luna Vachon is going to join in on the beatdown. We've got a 3-on-1 beatdown being applied to Debbie Combs now by Evilise, Joni Lauer, and Luna Vachon. And it is going to be Joni who is going to put Debbie Combs up in the air and down hard with a power bomb onto the arena floor. Luna Vachon continuing to lay some bad lip on Debbie Combs. And finally, it is Cora Combs, the mother and tag team partner of Debbie Combs, coming to ringside. She has got some backup in Jessica Havoc coming along with her. Jessica Havoc has been battling it out with Joni Lauer. Jessica Havoc, Rosemary, Cora Combs coming to the ring to chase away Joni Lauer and Evilise. They had no business coming out here in this grudge match. But Joni Lauer has just been looking to bully anybody and everybody that she can get her hands on. And with the increasing popularity emerging of this Debbie Combs, Joni Lauer determined to put a stop to that. And lucky for Debbie that Jessica Havoc, the rival of Joni Lauer, was watching her back to put a stop to that before things went from bad to worse. As we say hello to Dwayne Martz. Welcome, Dwayne, to the Dave Cave for tonight's action, and it has been a crazy match indeed. As we've seen two beatdowns in our last two post-matches. Cheerleader Melissa getting a beatdown after the tag match, and now Debbie Combs getting beaten down by Luna Vachon, Evilise, and Joni Lauer. So yeah, lots of excitement here tonight. We haven't even hit the main event yet, but ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. And this is for the Heartland Ladies Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit. Disqualification rules will be in effect for this one, as this match is for the Heartland Ladies Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Lisbon, Portugal, standing at 5'5", weighing 128 pounds. This is Killer Kelly. And her opponent is your reigning and defending Heartland Ladies Champion out of Cincinnati, Ohio. She stands at 5'10", weighs 171 pounds. This is Kelly KLEIN. The gatekeeper, Kelly KLEIN, your Heartland Ladies Champion, taking on Killer Kelly in tonight's main event. Salvador America calling for a 6-lady bout. And that will be an interesting bout indeed. And in fact, we will book that for the next pay-per-view. Yes, we will book that for the April pay-per-view, which will be coming up in Cleveland, Ohio later on this month. Actually, that may be, what is the date of that pay-per-view? I did the planned out the schedule for this series of matches. Yes, it will be April 27th. Will be your pay-per-view broadcast from Cleveland. Check that. We don't do pay-per-views anymore. We do Heartland YouTube production events. Heartland YouTube production events. The abbreviation of that is HYPE. So there will be HYPE in the Dave Cave on April 27th. Pay-per-view action. 6 women in action as the team of Evilise, Joni Lauer, and Luna Vachon faces off against Debbie Combs, Cora Combs, and Jessica Havoc at the next pay-per-view. But now it's time for your main event of the evening. Championship dice now in play, as Killer Kelly challenges Kelly KLEIN. And I'm going to have to take this announcing nice and slow because these ladies are both named Kelly. And the opening initiative roll goes to Killer Kelly. Killer Kelly comes out and tries a test of strength. That ain't going to work against Kelly KLEIN, who is one of the powerhouse women in Heartland Ladies Wrestling. Kelly KLEIN quickly takes her down, takes control, and hits a side backbreaker, dumping Killer Kelly down to the mat. Killer Kelly in control. Another side backbreaker, punishing Killer Kelly. And KLEIN now goes with a big kick to the midsection, and that put Killer Kelly down. KLEIN now in control. KLEIN going for a Northern Lights suplex. This is a choice G maneuver, choice G. So she can either use the death jump roll or the power roll. It is to her advantage to use the death jump roll, as Killer Kelly is a death jump C and on a roll of 9. Let's see, death jump, C9. Oh, that's the agility roll. The agility is even for these ladies, which means that Killer Kelly is able to win that confrontation and dump Killer Kelly down to the mat with a Northern Lights suplex. Now she's going to go for that suplex again. And on a roll of 10, she nails the Northern Lights suplex. She's going to go for the cover. The pin roll here is 3. And on a roll of 10, Killer Kelly is able to kick out. Mark Ferguson predicting a win for Kelly. And you may be correct, sir. As KLEIN now goes for the end of the match, that guillotine chokehold. She has taken down many opponents with this. The submission roll here is 6 or lower. And on a roll of 3, she got her. Wow. KLEIN in dominant fashion just took out Killer Kelly with the end of the match. That guillotine chokehold forces the submission. And KLEIN is your winner. Mark Ferguson, you were indeed correct. The winner of the match is Kelly. Neil Lau renamed Killer Kelly as Sister Kelly. She's from Portugal. I need a ladies fed, but don't have enough superstars yet, says Salvador America. All right, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight. 42 minutes on the nose for tonight's broadcast. Got through the matches quickly. Lots of interesting stuff happening here tonight. A 6-woman grudge match has been signed. Cheerleader Melissa has been injured. And before we leave, we're going to go for an update on the condition of Cheerleader Melissa using the 20-sided die. The 20-sided die is my injury die. And the injury roll is from 1 to 20. Obviously, the higher number indicates the worst injury. And let's see, that was a double team attack. So we're going to add +1 to the injury roll. And as drum roll, please. Oh, 17. That's bad. That is an 18 on the injury chart, which is a major injury. Cheerleader Melissa suffers a major injury. She is going to be injured for 5 to 6 months on this injury. And on a roll of 1, that is going to be an arm injury. An arm injury suffered by Cheerleader Melissa. We will give Cheerleader Melissa a broken arm as a result of the attack that she suffered here tonight, and she is going to be out of action for 6 months. Wow. What a turn of events here in Pittsburgh as Cheerleader Melissa gets her arm broken in severe fashion. Unfortunately there. Let's see. Velvet is found on the Filsinger promoter group. That's the Neil Lau Fed. Didn't see that ending like that. Says Salvador America. Darn, that did not take long. KLEIN is a beast. She was champ in Velvet. She banned me from her Facebook. That's what I wanted to hear about. Mark Ferguson, whose Facebook did you get banned from? Yeah, that is a major setback to Cheerleader Melissa. And in the middle of that storyline where they needed to get a win to qualify for championships, yeah, we're going to have to see how things play out. Lots of moving parts here in Pittsburgh, and bad news for Cheerleader Melissa as we close the show. All right. Thank you to so how did you get banned from KLEIN's Facebook? This I got to hear. I've heard some things about KLEIN and some personal issues that she has experienced, and maybe Mark, if you don't want to share the details of that, you don't have to, but would be interested in hearing more as we sign off here. Salvador America, Neil Lau, Mark Ferguson, Dwayne Martz. Neil Lau, I believe we mentioned. Derek Bauman, thank you for joining us. After Further Review with Steve Tower. Bear 805. Still feel like there was somebody else here earlier on that we said hello to. Philip Reynolds. Oh, yeah, Philip Reynolds. Michael Brada. Jay Randus. Bear 805. And I believe that is everybody. Apologies to anyone whom I have missed. And thank you after further review. And Mark she was asking something about Lost and she got mad at you. Well, yeah, that's unfortunate. I have heard Kelly Klein associated with some concussions. So it may be that, you know, there's still some lasting effects of those. Other rumors about Kelly Klein and some of the events that she suffered in her wrestling career are not well known to me, although I do like Kelly Klein. She's from Cincinnati. I used to watch Kelly Klein coming up on the Indies in the Heartland Wrestling Association when I lived in Dayton, Ohio, and probably saw some of her very first matches. But yeah, unfortunate for Mark Ferguson that she had that interaction with Mark. But congratulations to your winner in tonight's main event. Velvet coming up next. Thank you, Neil, for that update. Once again, thank you to everybody who is tuning in. I think I got everybody acknowledged in our scroll up. So we will close things out here from the Dave Cave. To those of you who celebrate, happy Easter to all tomorrow. We'll be on the channel tomorrow with my journey with Jesus, with some reflections on Easter for that blessed day, the most important day in human history. So thank you all again for tuning in tonight. From the Dave Cave, this is Dave Little signing off. That's our stream, and I am out of here.